Hi, what here. Welcome back to Football Manager 2020, where we are about to play our second leg of the playoffs versus Stevenage after a 1-1 draw at their place. Let's continue. Kabashi and Herdman both pleased. Robson captures the attention. Must be a crew player. And our training continues. Stevenage summary. Training advice. Both of these shouldn't be knocking the ball past their opponent. And he avoids using his weaker foot. Okay. Thumping victory for Barcelona already. Man City winners of the... Are they winners of the Premier League? No. Chelsea could still win it. Here we go. I think we need a takeover of someone really ambitious, but he really likes me and has loads of money. Unfortunately, I don't know anyone that really likes me, rich or not. Oh, self-deprecation, it's hilarious. Player development advice summary. Miles starts for victorious under 18s. Top if I could read. Scott Miles, there he goes, 18-year-old, doing what he do. Dylan De Silva, recommended. We're not looking at that yet. We don't even know what league we're in next year yet. So just choking off there on mute there. Team advice against Stevenage. Okay. Another press conference, of course. Oh, you know what we didn't do? Check out finances. Let's do that after this. Having secured the away leg draw with site favourites. Confident. Teams don't relationship here, and that's a bonus in itself. Right, so finances. We had hardly any income. And then we got 22,000 from TV revenue. But we will get 5 anyway. Is that just what we get? Might just be what we get, you know. Okay. Well, about 500,000 in the bank, which is obviously far better than it would have been if it hadn't been down to the FA Cup. We'll be in a right financial pickle at the minute. And we need investment. What fancies his chances? Angle and Shelton both happy. Perry has been sacked. We're just being kept midway, I guess, because they're a rival club. He's been recommended and has good knowledge of France and Belgium and stuff, so that's maybe not a bad appointment to look at. Technical briefing reminder. Hand over to assistant. And is today the day? No, it's tomorrow. Wilson link research to Maidstone. Yep, he is available. Specified. Transfers and contracts advice. Okay, here goes. Match day. So this is the one that matters. It's about picking the right team. So Sultana's not going to play. I don't think Herdman is either. Tempted to give Ball a game. With Angol maybe. It's only 70% sharp though. Let's give him a game because then I can put Herdman on the bench with Todorov and bring them off for greater impact. Oh, but what about Whittaker? So I'm going to have 3 strikers on the bench. And of course Todorov is also a defender. I think I might just go for that because Hunt is still injured. I think I'm going to go with that and then look to bring the strikers on should I need them. Charlie Ball is captain. Fair enough. Come on, boys. Oh, here we go. Unbeaten in 3. Charlie Ball. Versatile. Deal with it accordingly. And here we go. Carroll. To List. Oh, List's a good player. Oh, it's a good foul, CJ. Great. You're up against List all game and you've managed to get a yellow card in the first 30 seconds. Fantastic. Throw in and you give it to the defender. Fofana to CJ. Dances past him. Kabashi's going to hit one. No, he finds Bridge who will. Oh, he's hit it! And it stayed hit. And inside 4 minutes we lead. And looks to be a good crowd, yeah? Might even be 4,000. Well, behind the goals are a bit sparse. Maybe 3.5. So there's still time for CJ to get sent off, of course, at a ridiculously early time. Stephen has actually had 3 chances. Elliot List is on a really good season. Kabashi to CJ, punts it down the line to Wilding, which means returned over possession. Kennedy brings it forward, then Kennedy to Parrott to Hamilton. The space on each side now. Lovely ball knocked in and Hamilton across, but Hurstvall deals with it and Ball brings it away at pace. Is he going to look to cross? He is. It's back to Fofana over the bar. I'm getting excited watching Bridge smash one in, I think. Hughes to Ball. Back to Hughes. Going to whip one in. No, he plays it in. Ball can turn and hit one. Oh, we hit the defender with it. Hughes into the area. Ball out of Bridge. Hits the defender. Oh, and Stevenage can break. Parrott, get him Bridge. Hamilton into the area. He's going to shoot. No, he squares it. Horsfall intercepts. Fofana down the right. Horsfall into Kabashi. Finds CJ on the left with time to cross. Does lovely, and Angol hits it straight at the Keeper at the near post, half an hour gone. A lot going on. Seven minutes to half time. A gunbow gets it away. CJ brings it down the left. Oh, he looks for the run of Angle, who just doesn't read the run. Bridge to ball. To Fofana, to bridge to ball. He's got Hughes outside him. Goes inside to Bridge. Bridge inside to Fofana. To Bridge. To Kabashi. He's going to hit one. No. Angle. Angle does. Oh. Just wide of the upbite. 3 minutes to half time. 2 minutes of injury time to add. And that is half time. Oh, so we're 1-0 up, which puts us 2-1 up on aggregate. And after 2 minutes, Baird scored for Crewe, which puts them 2-0 up over Cambridge on aggregate. Cambridge have it all to do. So we'll look to bring Angle off at about 60 to 65 minutes. Because he's not very sharp. Fofana finds CJ down the left. Inside to Kabashi. Tries to flick one in, but there's just not enough legs on it. Defensive throw and Denton forward to Hamilton. Launches it forward. Horsfall picks up the ball. Knocks the ball down the line. Hamilton has it on halfway for Stevenage. Lunton. Out wide to James Wilden. Oh, he's been given a ton of space. Kennedy with a header and it's over the top. Shouldn't be giving them that much space. Bridge, dangerous free kick. Oh! Oh, I thought you put it in the top corner. He's hit the bar, I think. Yeah, Angle not having the greatest of games. So, cancel that. Pause. So we have a choice here. We could actually bring Angle off. Or I might just bring him back here. And play Kabashi as a shadow striker. And then Angle for King. I think I might do that. Bit of a change it up a bit. And King can be a bit more of a box to box. Or do we swap for Fofana and then we'll go Carolero here. Why can't he be Carolero there? Mustn't be allowed. Borgening. He can be a Metsala. There you go. I think that's what we're going to go with. Confirm changes. Play. Approaching 70 minutes gone. This could be a disastrous choice of formation change. "75 minutes. Corner to Bridge. Horseful heads it down, but straight at the keeper. And Hazard has it. 10 minutes to go. Hughes back to Orizinski. Pumps it down the left and no one there. James Wilden brings it forward, gives it forward. King robs it in midfield and he's away. He hits one. Oh, it's a whisker wide. He should have maybe stood on it and waited for support. But CJ brings it forward now, inside. Knocks it wide right for Hughes. Hughes beats his man easily. Looks to cross. Brings it back. King wins the header. King again. Turns, hits it, hits the defender. CJ now. It's back on the ball. 8 minutes to go. Brings it inside to Fofana, to King, to Fofana, to Kabashi. Out wide on the right to Hughes. Hughes looks to beat his man again. Stands up. Don't know what that was, but he's given the ball away. And forward comes Stephen Edge. 6 minutes to go. Dangerous free kick. Todd to take. Easy take for Ojrzinski, but at least it was on target. Look to make a substitution. Yeston Hughes is tired, so I think they're going to go to defend. So they're not running so much. Fofana's been okay, as is Colvin, so I think we'll take Colvin off for Todd for Swanby. Why not? And then I think we'll take Charlie Ball off for El Capitan Herdman. Two minutes to go. Dangerous attacking throw in. Usama gets the corner. This is so typical of this game. 40 seconds left. Header by King. They still have it. Hamilton skips inside. Oh, why have they allowed that to go? We should have been running that down. 20 seconds. 4 minutes of injury time on top. Free header by James Wilden, and he's put it over the bar. Right, we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. We're going to be more disciplined. We're going to regroup. We're going to hold with shape. We're going to slow the pace down and distribute short. Out of possession, we're going to pull those back, and we're going to pull them back to a lower defensive line. And that's what we're going with. 4 minutes. Defend us out, please. 2 minutes left. King pumps it forward. They've given it away. A gunbow. Ojrzinski out to Swanby. To Fofana. To King. To Fofana. To King. To CJ. Don't get caught. Gives it back to King. To Fofana inside the bridge. Finds King on the left. King crosses. Herdman! Saved by Hazard. And it's a corner with a minute to go. Bridge to deliver. Eating up all the time he possibly can. It's a good ball in. A gung ball with a header. And that's a masterclass, and that is 2-0. And that is, that's it. Yet another playoff final. That's 3 in 3 years, all in different leagues. I can guarantee that's never been done before. Well, I can't, but I'm pretty certain. Parrott with a cross. Clean sheet for Ojrzinski. Well done. We've deserved to win. We were equal to them at their place and better than them here. And only question is now, are we playing Cambridge or are we playing Crewe? Crewe were 2-0 up on aggregate at half time. I mean, that's a hammering, let's be honest. Big everyone up, well done. Jack Bridge was absolutely phenomenal. Fofana was pretty good, to be fair, for a young lad. Kabashi, good game. And Crewe held on. Well, held on, they won 2-0, but I don't know whether that was a hold on or whether they deserved it. Looked fairly even. So, made better use of it. So we'll play Crewe in the final. Not what I meant. I meant who. So they lost 2-0 at our place recently. well, in March. And back in August, they beat us 3-0. But that was when we were kind of new to the division and not what we are today. So I'm quite confident in the final. I don't think I've been confident of, or maybe I was last season because we did finish really well. But I'm pretty confident. I'm more confident against them than I would have been Cambridge, I think. Blyth triumph over Berth. Yes, we did. Nisham raises fitness concern of CJ. And Bridge impresses. Yeah, he was phenomenal. Okay. Finance wise, must have made a bit of money. 50 odd grand at the gate. Well done. So what was that then? About 3,000 fans. $3,342. Well, we get to go to the finals now. I hope we get TV revenue from it. So we've got 11 days until that game. So we are going to arrange an under 23s game for it. Arrange friendly. So when's the game? The 23rd. So should I arrange it for Sunday? Yeah, I think I'll arrange it for Sunday. We'll go away from home. Actually, let's play at home against. What about away? Home against. But Brecon, Edinburgh, or Stenhousemuir? Edinburgh. Excellent. Okay. Haven't even said anything about this game. Blyth to play Crew Alexandra. A bumper crowd. Crew are in good form of late. Oh dear. Training schedule. So let's have a look at goalkeepers. Ross Hickey squad under 23s next match. Okay. Defenders. Those guys fit. So I think we'll do Rhys-Evans, Hockenhull and a Manqua. And then they can have for the next match in 90 minutes. Ask you, so and me. and Todorov. Can have 60 minutes. Defensive midfielders, Hunter, squad under 23s next match, 60 minutes. Midfielders, Satana and Stevenson. Someone wants Bridge. Burton. What about King? No, so they can have 90 minutes. King is going to get 60 minutes to make them permanently available just for the next game. Right. And then attacking midfielders, attackers. Right. Someone in Todorov are dealt with. Kabashi's in the team. Those two are sorted. Angol. Squad under 23s next match, 90 minutes. And Charlie Ball. Squad next match, 90 minutes. Actually, let's give Charlie Ball 45 minutes only, and Terrell Whitaker can have 45 as well. Okay, so that's the entire team. Now what I need to do is make sure that anyone in the under 23s doesn't get to play. So move to the under 18s for now. Okay, defenders. Aaron Hayden, Nicholas Hood, Joe Stokes, and Thackeray. I know this seems a bit daft, but it's an important game. Ellis Logan, under 18s. Midfielders, Matty Sweet, so you and you. Attacking midfielders, them two. And then finally, attackers. There's only this guy. And that's it. So, I think we'll play it. Centre of the three will be So and Me. Left wing back, you. Right wing back, you. You can play left, you can play right. Todorov can play target man. Angle. I know. Terrell Whittaker is going to play up front with Angle. There we go. And then I've got three midfielders. Jack Hunter, King, and you. That then means we've got in the under 21s. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right, that's going to do that game. We are running over, apologies. Not by much, but we are running over. I will stop when I get to the interviews. Carlisle promoted. One promotion in the playoffs. Yeovil. Darlington escaped. Well done, Darlington. League below. Hartlepool win against York. Now being promoted along with Southport. And Dulwich Hamlet went up alongside Woking. Fair enough. No, that not matters to me anymore. We're in League 2 and on the cusp of League 1. I honestly think they should build me a stadium if I manage to get them promoted in the playoffs 3 seasons in a row. I mean, 3 promotions is mental enough, but 3 promotions via the playoffs would be something else. Right, so we did manage to get some of our players playing, and hopefully that'll help them out in terms of their squad, in terms of their readiness. Yeah. Jack Hunter not so much. Cavallo's coming back from injury but not quick enough. Angol got a bit of game time as well. Okay. Chuck Warner lifts trophy. Boston show interest in Scott Wilson. Yeah, you can have him. What league are you in? North and South. You probably don't have enough money to buy him, to be fair, but we'll see. I'd like to sell someone for some money rather than just letting them go. Chelsea win the Premier League. With a 3-1 win on the last day. Man City beat Leicester. Newcastle drew with Everton to finish 13th. Sheffield United, Forest and Leeds all relegated. Okay. Oh, Blyth trials finish. Hunter resumes full training. Good. So I think we're going to stop here just before the weekend, because we'll have interviews and stuff to do over the weekend, and we have overrun by 6 or 7 minutes, or 5 or 6 minutes. 6 minutes. So we'll put a cut in there. Thank you. I hope you're enjoying the season. I am. It is very tense. I can't work out whether we're better off winning the playoff final or losing it. I've got a feeling losing it might be the safest option, but doesn't then mean you're not going to get taken over and they see you as a failure and you get fired anyway. I love this game and I hate it all at the same time. So we'll just see what it is. If we do get promoted, there isn't. I honestly can't say how we're going to stay up next season, and it'll be a miserable one. But you know, if we do get promoted, that's something we'll just have to cope with. What's more frustrating, I guess, is if we miss promotion and then fail to get even playoffs next season by some quirk. That gets even more frustrating. But needless to say, whichever one happens will annoy us, and it's going to be a difficult season. So hope I haven't undersold that. Come back next time, because it is the playoff final. I would love to win it, because 3 playoff final wins in a row is just crazy. And it'll be exciting if nothing else. So until then, stay safe. Bye-bye.